Hello, welcome back. Today is part 2 of Walter's proposal from the Atlanta franchise. We picked up where Kenya and Walter had just finished arguing about whether they were going to get married in Anguilla or not. And after they just had this big blowout, all of the other couples started going around, telling their proposal story. Kenya started feeling bad because of the conversation that her and Walter just had, and it went so wrong. And then to hear all of these marriage stories, I felt bad for her. So yeah, let's get back into it.
I personally don't feel like Kenya and Walter are right.
Candy looking awkward.
The pressure on a dude?
No, I don't believe in pressure. If you put pressure, it's a possibility that you will be standing up there by yourself.
Cordell said, "Excuse me."
I didn't pressure you. I always told you, I said, I don't ever want to pressure you to marry me because I don't want a man who I have to say, it's time for you to this, time for you to that. You need to know what you want when you come.
I knew what I wanted.
How about you, Cordell?
Me? Well?
Yes, the storyteller.
My dad.
Is that crab? That look good.
Porsche on Mardi Gras. We kind of was hanging out on Lake Pontchartrain, and I just said to myself, I know she thinks she.
I'm looking in the lock in the room.
Nope.
So I mean, you have Valentine's Day, you have his dad, you're on the water. It's like, this is perfect.
That was expected, so I did it the next week.
The only thing that's going through my mind while everyone is talking about how they got proposed to is, what the hell just happened? I lost my appetite.
You all right? I mean, what's wrong?
I don't know, Walter. It's like we talked about 3 days ago. It was beautiful. We even talked about eloping, how it would be really easy and simple for us. While we're here, you seem really open to the idea.
I never said that. I said I wasn't opposed to eloping. That didn't mean it's going to be tomorrow. It didn't mean anything else. And look.
No, but
I'm
it's
not
the
gonna
way
let
you said it.
Or anybody pressure me into eloping or getting married. I'm not going to go into a marriage thinking, oh, you're pressuring me.
Yelling.
I am not yelling.
He's not
I'm
yelling.
making sure you hear me. Are you hearing me? Because if you didn't hear me the other day, you know what? It's cool?
It's cool.
Okay, then.
I'm good. What?
He wasn't really yelling. I think he was just saying some things she didn't want to hear. But he did try basically imply that he could possibly propose to her because he said,
just stay here and just elope.
Still got 3 days. Don't know what's gonna happen.
and they only had 3 days left on the trip, so that's implying that it would happen then. So he did say that.
Are you talking to me that way? Why are you I'm sitting here a damsel in distress. I know what I heard. I know what I felt. And I know what I was expecting.
You know, don't talk to me that, oh, it's cool or whatever else, because this ain't what you want to hear.
No, it's your tone. And
Oh, that's my tone. Okay.
so dumb.
Sweetheart, thank you.
Talking to me any old kind of way.
Make sure she gets on the bus, all right?
The man had one job. Make sure she gets on the bus all right. She didn't even get on the bus.
Listen, it's fine if you are not in the mood to propose. It's fine if Anguilla wasn't the setting or it's not in your right time. But talk to me with respect in a certain way and as a man who loves a woman and cares for her.
I thought that Kenya was in the restroom, but unless she's having dysentery, she's been gone a little bit too long.
So what'd you say to her?
We had a conversation at the beach, the private beach. We just talked about how we would do. Could we elope? Could we go to the courthouse? Should we have a big wedding or what? I said, we could probably elope. I mean, this would be a nice place to elope. I mean, it's a beautiful island.
You could be a little bit misleading because really you're making her feel like, wow.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want.
Unless y'all plan on moving in, Grilla,
Yeah,
y'all going back to Atlanta as far as I know. Wherever y'all
exactly.
going.
I'll be back in Atlanta tomorrow.
If she wants to get engaged to this man, then she should be patient and she'll have to wait and see what the future holds. Me personally, I'd be out the door. I just don't think it's safe to be in the middle of the forest without at least a stun gun.
See, Phaedra was actually really genuine and wanted a real relationship with Kenya. She just, I guess Kenya feels like she tried to get over on her with the business deal. You know, they started disagreeing about that. And then the Apollo stuff happened. But I do think that this was a genuine moment between Phaedra and Kenya, and that she actually really did like her when she first came on the show.
What is going on? Watch is acting crazy. I don't know what's going on with him.
At the end of the day, if and when he decides to marry you, he'll do it.
You know, and everybody's going around the table and talking about how they got engaged and all this. You know,
And let me tell you something. Everybody knows the only person looking for a husband is somebody ain't never had one, honey, because it's more work than what you think it is. It's a blessing you don't end up with some of these crazy men. God's way of protecting you from yourself.
you know, but we always had conversations about what we're doing. You think I would waste my time at my age with somebody who isn't ready?
You can't make him understand what you're feeling as a woman because he has a penis. I mean, I'm not sure.
What's y'all doing? I thought you done ran back to Atlanta or something.
I told her men are crazy.
You better suck it up. If you want it, if you really want it, you just be patient and the wall's gonna come down. At the end of the day, if it's God ordained, then it's gonna flow. You have to just sit back and just try to cheer up.
Right here.
Go with the preacher, honey.
No, go with me.
Oh, it's gonna work
Yeah,
out.
it's gonna work out.
I feel like this is my sister right here. We have
kindred spirit.
we have so much in common, and you just can't talk to me crazy.
Honey, as long as they got
Your
a penis,
sister,
they're
huh?
crazy. Something about those things just makes them crazy.
Yeah, so that was part 2. Like I said in part 1, I think that Kenya deserves somebody, and I hope that she finds that. I think this was a nice moment between the two of them, and Walter was like clearly playing her to stay on the show. Those were my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave them down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.